The Berean Eagles begin their quest to run it back. 1 year ago, they were on their way to an undefeated season that saw them win the state championship in the CAA Division I. But today, it's a new division and the first playoff game of their season that they earned their way into. Our Berean Academy Eagles will be facing off against Western SciTech, a team they faced less than 10 days ago, a week ago. And it's amazing that these two teams meet on Keith Hampton Memorial Field. It's clobbering time. The kickoff is here. It's Jeff Davenport and John Berger with you. Ball fumbled a little bit on the reception of that kickoff. Now running into your own players, but still getting out to nearly the 30-yard line as the whistles blow, and that official comes in from the far side right at the 29, which is where they will spot the ball, and Berean will start their opening drive of this playoff season. How did Berean get here? Well, when you go 5-2 and you've won 4 straight games, this is your destiny in a brand new conference, and you hit your stride at the right time. How did the Western SciTech Aztec Warriors get here? They finished the season 3-5, yet still were able to fill in that very last slot to be able to be in the Canyon Athletic Association Division III playoffs. And they have their defense on the field. Western SciTech wearing their white jerseys and black pants, where Berean wearing their U of A colors, the blue, the white, the red. Looked like Isaac Merrill ended up keeping on that play.
Ooh, ball came out at the end. Thanks, Gerald, for checking in. We know you're always hanging out. North Dakota strong.
Oh, it feels like North Dakota here
gosh.
Tonight. It is 43 degrees at time of kickoff. There is nowhere near the crowd that I expected tonight, John. I'm not sure if other things are going on in Berean land as far as the Berean Academy itself goes, or people are just expecting to watch it here online with us. They're like, well, why would I go out in the cold when I can watch here? It's more exciting here in the stands, I promise you, than listening to me yenter on and on. John always gives great insights, but being here, there's still time to come. Still time to get here. It's second down and 7. Merrill keeps driving his legs, gets up to about the 36-yard line, pushing ahead to the 37. John.
I think part of the reason why the stands aren't quite packed yet is because of how cold it is, honestly. It's I think there's so many young families, multi-generation, maybe not multi-generational, but like younger brothers, younger sisters that are like, yeah, maybe I'm not taking the 5-year-old brother out to watch, the game on Thursday night.
Yeah, sitting on these cold bleachers. Some people, they are all bundled up here with heavy jackets, some of them wearing hoodies. It is 3rd and a long 4 for Berean. 3 straight running plays, and it continues with a 4th straight running play. Merrill makes a move and will get the first down. Get tackled shortly thereafter. He needed 4. He got 5. It is time to move the chains for the Berean Eagles on this SSVEC first down. It is the playoffs, and there's also another Sierra Vista team that is in a playoff game right now as we speak. The American Leadership Academy Guardians are headed up to Chandler this afternoon, and they are facing off against Skyline Gila Prep, I believe is the name of that team. And hopefully we'll get some updates along the way. Stay tuned to Cool FM for those as they come in. It will be reported. But in the meantime, you are looking live at Keith Hampton Memorial Field. It is first down for the Eagles of Berean Academy. Ball spotted at their own 41-yard line. Oh, no. Dropped the ball and went on it real quick. Disaster quickly averted by Jeremiah Bethay, who leads the team in rushing and passing. The senior not able to hang on to that snap. Comes off the side of the field to get instructions from Coach Jalen Hampton on what play to run next. Even the coaches on the sideline, they are bundled up as well.
Thank you for checking in, Steven. He's in Texas.
Oh, Steven's in Texas tonight. My goodness gracious. What part of Texas are you watching us from in the Lone Star State, Steven? It is
Houston.
Houston, love that area. That was a loss of about 10 yards on the play, second and nearly 20. And that pass, it was a shovel pass. Yep. And now, Merrill cutting back, somehow making something out of nothing on second and about 20. He got 19 of it back on almost a blown play.
Yeah, that was awesome.
That was all athleticism on display watching him cut back across. It will be 3rd and about 1.5 yards. We'll call it 3rd and 2 with the ball spotted just inside Berean territory. Now, the last time Berean faced Western SciTech was literally on the, let me look back here. I do have it in my notes. My hands are very cold already, so it'll take me a second. Wait. I said 10 days ago?
Yeah.
It was November 3rd.
Yeah, it was 4.
Just 4 days ago. That's going to be a false start against Berean. You can see them hitting their helmets, so they're going to back that up about 5 yards.
ALA is playing a team that Berean played in the playoffs last year.
Exactly. And the funny thing is, we learned that this was the championship game. These two teams were in the Division I championship game last year that Berean ended up sealing when John and I went up to Mesa for that game. We were up in this broadcast booth in this amazing stadium.
Oh, yeah.
Incredible view and an insane time watching
Power
Berean.
plugins? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Walls? I've never heard of such a thing.
So it's going to be 3rd and about 7 for Berean. 3rd and 6.5. Ball snapped. They're going to run it straight up the gut. Great blocking. The referee gets in the way, but unfortunately the ref is a part of the field, and if the ref was not standing there, I believe Jeremiah Bethe might have taken off to go for it all. Instead, they get a first down, which is what they needed on that play anyway. Great play call, great blocking up front, and it is a first down for Berean.
Whoa, it's so cold tonight. 43, I'm glad. I put so many layers on. If you're coming out, definitely wear a second pair of socks.
Dress in layers, certainly plan for it. And it's only going to get colder as the night rolls along. So quarterback and shotgun. 2 receivers split to the left. And Jeremiah decides to run it again up the right side, cuts back, and there was a flag on the play. That will most likely be a holding call that will come back. It is a hold against Berean, so it'll be 1st and 20 with the ball spotted back inside their territory. So it's the first quarter here. This is the opening drive, and this is the kind of extended drive you want to have early in this game. You want your offense on the field. I think it was a great call by head coach Jalen Hampton to have the offense on the field first. You let that defense get very cold and get worn down very quickly, and you let their offense stay cold on the sidelines. It's a brilliant strategy to start this game here in the first quarter as time is essentially just melting away. How much time? We don't know because there's no scoreboard here to tell us how much time is left in this first quarter, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's already 5 minutes gone. This game did start a little early, started before the 7 o'clock hour, so this was the very first playoff game to start, where ALA was scheduled to start at the top of the hour. A pass in motion, 2 players there, and neither able to come down with it. The ball slipped through the fingers of Isaac Hively, the junior wide receiver. But I believe Isaac Merrill was also in the neighborhood. Neither able to come down with what would have been almost a first down pass. Instead, it is 2nd down and 20. Ball spotted at the 47-yard line of Berean.
Oh my gosh, someone's bringing a puppy out to the stand.
Where?
Right here. Little guy.
Well, as long as he stays inside the jacket.
Yeah, he's a hand warmer. A live hand warmer. Oh yeah, he's so small.
Yeah, he's tiny. Just keep him inside the jacket. Everything should be fine.
Yep.
So it will be 2nd down and 20. So a couple of big plays for Berean, but a couple of penalties push them back. It is Thursday night football here. It's not the Bengals-Ravens game, which is tied at 7-all. It is Berean and Western SciTech tied at 0-all. Here on the opening drive, Merrill in motion to the near side. Bethe takes it. Jeremiah looks up, and a nice tackle there by the linebacker for Western SciTech. I wish I had the players' names for them. They were not listed on Max Preps, so I was not able to print them off. But a great tackle there. 3rd and very long for Berean. They were in this situation before and ended up getting a first down. What will be the play call here? You thinking another run, Joe?
I think that they're probably going to go past 3rd down and 15. They got to get a big chunk here. I mean, I love that he goes for it on 4th down, so there is that other option where he's trying to get a big chunk and then go for it on 4th. That's been a way he's been doing things in the past. But we'll see.
Ball spotted just inside Western SciTech territory. Again, motion to the near side, and it is a pass. That is a muffed play. Missed tackles. Bethe cuts up, finds that right side, and goes down hard, but not before getting another Berean first down.
Incredible.
The athleticism keeping spinning, keeping his legs moving. And that gets a bit. Oh, are they spotting it at the line? Is it going to be fourth down?
No.
Well, they're marking. It's interesting. They have it marked as a first down. Now the chains move.
Yeah, that's.
Okay. So the chain gang is on the move now. That's the sound of the man working on the chain gang.
Yep.
That's an oldie song on KKYZ here every single day.
One of my favorite stations, absolutely. That's why I came in and talked to you the very first time, because I love oldies.
I remember that. That was a great day. Yeah. And you realize that I obviously do nothing because I just sat and talked with a stranger for half an hour.
Dude, it was like 2 hours.
It was? Oh my gosh. I really had nothing going on.
Dude, you showed me your office, that all the sets of
the racks and the equipment.
Yeah, all the cool stuff.
Merrill gets a gain of 5 yards on the play, going right up the middle. It will be 2nd down and 5 for Berean on this very extended opening drive. Again, the brilliance of Jalen Hampton to keep that offense cold on the other side, have your offense start out hot and get their defense worn down just on the opening drive.
Well, you know how bad it feels when you get hit when it's cold, because it's like delayed pain.
Yes, it is. But Berean is the blue-collar team that never quits. The defending state champs from Division I. The option play, Logan had it, passed it to Jeremiah, and they'll lose about a yard on the play, so it'll be 3rd and, looks like 3rd and 8. Maybe they lost 3 yards on that play.
Oh, man.
Either way, it'll be 3rd and long again for Berean, which has been no kryptonite for them on this opening drive. They've had 3rd and much longer, 2 different times before right now.
They are such a well-disciplined team. Like, they haven't been playing football for very long, and to know that they play precision football. The game is at 0-0, Tanya, in the first quarter. I mean, when you talk about precision, look at the way they run their routes behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, let's see how the blocking goes. As Merrill will take the snap. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It's Jeremiah that takes the snap. Oh, no, that's Logan. And Logan doesn't just take the snap. Logan takes it to the house for 6 to put Berean on the board. It is 6-0 Eagles. They were confusing me back there with all these numbers that look alike. And all of a sudden, Logan comes out of there. Logan Seeley, number 7, gets the first score of this game, getting Berean on the board after this very long opening drive. But it is all worth it as Logan Seeley hits pay dirt and Berean leads 6-0. They will go for the extra point, I believe. I did see their kicker, Allen was on the sideline warming up his leg. I'm not sure if they'll go for... Nope, looks like they're going to go for 2. If you got Logan coming back in, Jeremiah coming back in, and you have Isaac standing out there waiting to get the play, they're going to go for 2.
Yeah, I think they're a more disciplined team than they were last year. Last year they were incredibly strong, but right now I think that they've honed their skills.
Snap to Jeremiah, gets blown play. There is a flag on the play. Western SciTech keeps missing. Jeremiah dives in. He does get the 2-point conversion, but I believe it might be called back on a hold.
Oh, bummer. That was a great sidestep. He had like 2 sidesteps in a row. It was amazing.
Incredible agility by that young man on this field, that Keith Hampton Memorial Field. You're looking live at playoff football for our Berean Academy Eagles. They back the ball up to the 13-yard line or 12-yard line, and Berean will go for 2 again. Why not?
Do you think this field is faster than your average grass field running on it?
That's a good question. The cuts might come quicker. I think if the cuts come faster, like you're cutting one way or the other, that could mean that the speed ends up increasing quicker as well.
I used to lose huge chunks of the field under my feet, and out here you don't have that.
Jeremiah takes a snap, passes over to Logan. Logan will have 14 guys to get around.
Oh my gosh, look at him.
But he's trying to break the tackle, but they hold on to that leg. Logan goes down, so the 2-point conversion is no good. But Berean gets on the board, and they're up 6-0 here in this game. And we're so grateful for our sponsors that make this coverage possible. Thank you so much to Copper Queen Community Hospital of Cochise County, located in Bisbee and Douglas and Hereford, for all of your family's healthcare needs. You can trust the good folks at Copper Queen Community Hospital. Thank you, SSVEC, serving our community. Thank you to the Sierra Vista Sonic Drive-In, proud to sponsor our local youth sports coverage. Come on by Sonic every Wednesday for Wacky Pack Wednesday, where kids' meals are only $2.49 with no limit. And thank you to Big Mike at All Pro Pest Management. Stop by his new facility in Huachuca City, right next to the Circle K and the K Palace Theater. You will find the new home of All Pro Pest Management, which serves all of Cochise County. For all of your residential needs, commercial needs, your satisfaction is always guaranteed with Big Mike and All Pro Pest Management. And they're also starting to sell pest control products there.
Yeah.
So people can do it themselves, and they will teach you how to do and how to use those pest control products. And it's a fantastic way to actually have a storefront for a pest control company. And Big Mike is excited about that.
If you're a DIYer, this is the best case scenario. What is this setup?
You get to learn from the best.
Yeah. Look at this interesting setup on the kickoff.
Yeah,
So
having it weighted
they've got
on the left side.
Yeah, exactly. They've got 3 back on the right side and then 4 on the left side.
They're going to start running sooner. Oh, they're doing an onside kick. The ball goes up. Berean recovers the onside kick.
Oh, that was the plan, I guess.
Perfectly placed by Alan Carreño. It goes into the hands of Mason Meskey, who leads the team in sacks, but he sacked that ball at the 45-yard line, and the Berean offense will stay on the field.
Do you remember back in the day when you could overload one side of the kickoff, with 7 guys, and you just crushed the guy that was trying to catch the ball?
That was all you had to do. Let's just go and knock those guys over. Thank goodness that is outlawed now. And that is,
yeah, right. That's where I have a couple concussions. I was on the hands team too. I can't believe it.
I was a part of those things. I don't remember them, but I was a part
exactly right.
Ball spotted at the Western SciTech 45-yard line. 1st and 10 Berean. They lead 6-0 here. Snap goes to Jeremiah. Looks up ahead to Isaac, who gets the ball, spins down, a short gain of about 2 yards, but a gain nonetheless. It will be 2nd down and 8. You can see all of the sponsors in the post description. Yeah, be sure to leave some love for Berean as they just took that 6-0 lead and then recovered the onside kick. The defense of Western SciTech getting worn down here in this first quarter.
You know, Berean is looking like a really tough team this year. I wouldn't be surprised if they could take it all the way to the championship game. I mean, who knows what's going on in the long run, but man, you've got 2 absolute studs at quarterback that are both
easily
able.
rotatable.
Yeah, they just go back and forth. What a great platoon situation.
So Jeremiah in the backfield. Looks like Logan is behind him. Logan goes out into the flat. Jeremiah holds, goes the opposite direction, makes a turn, tries to get out ahead. I'm not sure exactly where he went out of bounds. It was before the line to gain, so it will be 3rd down and 2 for Berean, with the ball spotted at the 37-yard line. After recovering the onside kick, Berean still putting in the work on offense.
I need to figure out how to do it.
And it is still 7-7 for the other Thursday night football game that is going on.
The less important one.
Yeah, the much less important one. There's no playoff implications for the Bengals or for the Ravens right now.
I did pick the Bengals, though.
That's a risky.
Dude, Burrow.
That's a risky pick there, John Berger.
You put Burrow. I think Burrow's
against the multiple-time MVP Lamar Jackson.
I honestly think that this is his best season, and I think the other 2 MVPs were really kind of a joke. I know that's a terrible opinion, but I don't think those other 2 MVPs were really that impressive.
3rd and 2. Merrill drives it straight forward, keeps his legs driving, gets past the line to gain. It will be a Berean 1st down.
I mean, I think Mahomes would have won that first one.
And that's the end of the quarter, John.
Is that it? Oh, my gosh. All right.
That is the end of the first quarter.
Now we know.
At 7:15. That is amazing, John. That means we're going to be out of here by 8 o'clock. No, we won't be out of here by 8 o'clock. I wish. Because it is so cold. As the temperature continues to drop, it still says 41 degrees on my iWatch. We are through 1. Berean with a 6-0 lead here in this opening round playoff game for Division III of the Canyon Athletic Association. The coverage here on the award-winning Cool FM Sports brought to you by our sponsors. I got to get them all in before I start losing the ability to speak and my lips lose the ability to form around my mouth. Thank you to the Sherry Ethell team at Long Realty. I saw Sherry and Dion at the ribbon cutting for All-Pro Pest Management out in Wichita City. They stopped by, and Sherry brought a plant for Big Mike and his wife and family, all the staff out there. It was really, really sweet to see them. Hey, for all your home buying needs, land buying needs, home selling, land selling, you can trust some of the best in the business, and that is the Sherry Ethell team at Long Realty. Thank you also to Grasshopper Landscaping, where you'll always find quality from the ground up, thanks to Damon, Marie, the entire Trejo family, and the greater Grasshopper family at large. If you want your grass looking like this all year round, that being artificial, because it can look like that all year round, then you need the good folks at Grasshopper Landscaping. They helped install some artificial grass in my backyard. It looks amazing. My puppy loves it. Harley Doodles in Davenport loves it. And we love Grasshopper Landscaping. Thank you also to Ginger's Title Services in Sierra Vista at 999 East Fry Boulevard. Now open Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Stop by, see Jennifer and the staff there for all of your DMV needs. You'll leave with a smile at Ginger's Auto Title. The handoff goes to Merrill, way behind the line of scrimmage, and unfortunately Western SciTech read that all along. As we start, oh goodness, they forgot to pay the electric bill on the backside.
Tennis courts.
Yeah, tennis courts lights go off. So it creates a nice little mood for us, John.
Oh, I know.
It's mood lighting now. It's all eyes, all lights on this field. Keith Hampton Memorial Field in Sierra Vista, just off the Martin Luther King Jr. Memorial Parkway, and you are looking live at the Berean Academy Eagles, whose offense literally had the ball the entire first quarter, and now to start the second.
Oh my gosh, what an incredible, and to start the second, wouldn't that be disconcerting if you didn't get the ball for an entire quarter? I mean, in any version of football, that's awful feeling.
It really is. Jeremiah pitches.
Nice.
Logan, but the pitch goes. Boy, it seemed like the whistle started blowing. Wait, an incomplete pass. That was behind. Is he counting as an incomplete pass?
Hey, the refs are.
Then that means they're going to spot it back there instead of being a backwards lateral, which it appeared to be. I think that's a very favorable spot and a favorable call for Berean. I'm not sure if the ref's eyes were frozen shut on that. I wouldn't be surprised if it was.
Tammy, thanks for checking in. She's an Eagles fan, so she's one of the Berean. She's loving number 9 Hyvee. So.
Oh, we love number 9 Isaac Hively, the junior at Berean Academy. And it looks like they're going to call a timeout. So it was going to be 3rd and 9 for Berean. They decided to call a timeout. So that stops the clock, and that'll give us an opportunity to finish off our fantastic sponsors, like the Sierra Vista Medical Group, the doctors, nurses, and caregivers dedicated to getting you back to the community you love. You can contact a provider there today online at svmedicalgroup.org. And thank you to Barnett's Towing and Propane, serving our area since 1963, when John was back in college in 1960. No, I'm kidding. He's even younger than me.
That was my second year in grad school.
Far younger than I am, and we are
live We're
here.
Almost the exact same age.
Stop. You're way younger than I am. It's here at Keith Hampton Memorial Field where you will find the Berean Academy Eagles, the defending state champs for the Canyon Athletic Association Division I, decided to move up to Division III to have better competition, and they are facing Western SciTech, which was their opponent in that championship game last year in Mesa, in much warmer temperatures and much warmer conditions.
That was so nice. You kind of wonder if we're going to go back there. Oh, maybe I shouldn't.
Don't. You can jinx it. Again, they don't believe in that here at Berean. Berean believes in blue-collar football, and they have controlled this ball. Literally, they had an almost quarter-long drive and then had an onside kick. And now you're seeing the results of it here in the second quarter. They're still on a drive. 3rd and 9. Jeremiah takes the ball straight up the gut, makes a cut, and he will go to the end zone on a 33-yard run. That doubles the score. It is 12-0 Berean.
Incredible run, man. He's got some wheels. I thought Logan was fast. Man, this young man he's got that agility, that cut and acceleration.
I don't know how they're going to bring Jeremiah down. He is a senior. leads the team in rushing and passing, as one of their multiple quarterbacks that they're able to rotate through in fantastic fashion. Oh, they got the puppy bundled up a little more.
Yeah. Oh, it's cold. Thank you, Benjamin. Checking in from Indy, watching his son, Aiden Kemry. Let's go Eagles. Very cool. Well, thank you for checking in.
Yeah, absolutely. Leave some love in the live chat for your Berean Academy Eagles as they just scored their second touchdown in this game. The first one here in the second quarter as they go for 2. Snap.
Oh!
Not able to make the circus behind the back catch was number 9, Isaac Hively. We just talked about the junior just a second ago, and he tipped the ball up, almost tipped it to himself. That would have been fantastic, but instead, Berean still has the lead, 12-0 here in the second quarter. The question is, will this be the first time that we get to see the Western SciTech offense in this game?
Well, Western SciTech, from what I remember last year, they throw big deep balls a lot, and they couldn't complete anything last year. I don't remember them. I mean, Berean beat. I kind of wonder if Berean's in their head. You know, they haven't lost to this school in 3 games at least, maybe longer.
It's true. I mean, they beat them 27-12 5 days ago.
Yeah. I mean, the Chiefs and the 49ers, right?
Yep.
You know, the Chiefs, I honestly think that the Niners have a better roster many times, but...
Well, not when CMC's out on injury.
Yeah, right? Exactly. But when they were in the Super Bowl last year...
it was very evenly matched game.
Yeah, and you just wonder
a great Super Bowl.
If the Chiefs are in the 49ers' head.
Here, you want one of these?
Oh, dude, what's that? Oh, dude, that's so cool.
It's an electronic hand warmer.
Oh, my gosh.
I'm giving John one. I'll keep one on me. That's what Leah uses. So
dude,
you can thank Leah for that.
I almost bought electric socks today.
That's okay. You got the hand warmer. They're going for another onside kick. They're doing it again. The ball is bobbled, but this time Western SciTech comes down with it on the near side. Not getting that really high loop off the nose of the ball like last time. So we will see for the first time tonight in the second quarter, the Berean Eagles defense and the Western SciTech offense. Here it is. There's still a good crowd, John. Looking around.
People
here.
Are trickling in.
They are, and more as this game has gone along. Thank you for joining us live on Cool FM. Make sure you keep leaving love in the live chat. That activates it and reminds people that we are out here freezing our tuckuses off along with these fantastic fans. I think the best job right now is the Berean Academy Eagles because you're inside a full Eagle suit.
He's not cold at all. He's having a great time.
Western SciTech takes that ball. Mason Meskey coming there and getting some help from Isaac Merrill. Takes down the running back. An enormous loss on the first offensive play for Western SciTech. It is a loss of about 8. It will be second down and 18.
He got slowed up, and then someone came across and just leveled him. I didn't see who did it, but man, that's...
Mason was holding on, and I believe it was Isaac Merrill who came in there to finish the job.
Oh my gosh, I would hate to be hit like that.
On a cold night like this, when you've been on the sideline and your offense has not been moving, and boy, the Western SciTech quarterback throws a duck out to the far side, but it is complete. And the Western SciTech quarterback is not wearing... I don't think he's wearing any sleeves on his arms. He's crazy.
Yeah, he's one of those kids. I always, when it comes to sports, I don't mess around. But, like, I don't mind wearing shorts in the snow. But, like...
You're a maniac.
Yeah.
You're a psychopath, John.
But when you come out and play, it's a totally different thing. It's like, you got to keep your muscles warm. I don't know why people do so. I mean,
and your hands. I mean, I don't even think he has, like, a little fanny pack where you put your hands into. Nonetheless, it is third down and 12. Runner in motion. They hand off, and it is a swarm of Berean Eagles.
Wow.
Almost all 7
Berean
of them on the field. Or 8 on the field, I should say, because 7 of the 8 making the tackle.
Oh, that's incredible. That's real hustle.
And it is fourth down. The question is, do you punt and give the ball back to the offense and only have 3 plays for your offense?
Good question.
Or do you try to go for it and then
Dude,
have a turnover on downs. This is a darned if you do, darned if you don't.
You're down by 12, right?
You got to go for it here in the second quarter because you don't know how often your offense will be on this field. But I believe they're going to do a quick kick. It is.
Good call.
Logan back to receive. The ball bounces. It takes a Berean bounce.
What's he doing? Oh, God.
Well, he thought that he touched it, and that's okay. A little confusion on the field as to who touched it and where, but it was first touched by Western SciTech, and that is where the ball will be spotted. 3 plays for the Western SciTech offense, and we are halfway through the second quarter.
I think that the Berean Eagles have their number. I think they know how to play these guys.
Well, and I think the Berean Academy Eagles, that blue-collar mentality here in the playoffs, they know what it's like to go all the way, to run the table and come home with a ring. And that is their goal this season in the brand new CAA Division III.
And with the way they're moving up, I mean, can you imagine?
We've talked about it. We talked about the trajectory. I'm not sure. Coach Hampton did talk to us off the record, and so I shouldn't say it, but he said it would be a lot of fun to lay the smackdown on the 2A San Pedro.
It sure would be. I would love that.
Looks like Jeremiah keeps the ball around the left-hand side, rushing and gets at least 5 yards. Not sure exactly where he went out of bounds. Oh, no, it looks like they're spotting him out after about a 4-yard gain. It will be second down for Berean. Ball spotted at the 30-yard line. Can you believe the Berean Academy Eagles doing this here today? The home playoff game that they are putting together tonight is literally a clinic that they're putting on for offensive ball control.
Oh, yeah. I mean, see, this is what the Bengals do to the Chiefs. This is another thing. It's like the Bengals have the best ball control offense, I think, in the NFL. And it's not because of their run game. It's because of their short passing game.
Which stays in bounds, keeps the clock moving, and gives you great time of possession. That snap goes directly to Logan. Tries to get a stiff arm. Beautiful stiff arm. Up the sideline.
Wow.
Can't make a miss, but holds onto the ball. And a massive gain for Logan Seeley. Up the near side. Would not be denied. Huge first down for the Eagles.
Fun. That was so much fun to watch. Yeah, I mean, he's hanging on. Both players were hanging on to the ball for dear life there for a second.
And on a cold night like this, where sometimes you can't feel your hands, you got to stay warm, and you got to make sure you feel the ball all the way against your body when making a run like that. That was a textbook play by number 7, the senior Logan Seeley, one of the captains of this Berean team.
He's got some great college offers. That's one of the other fun things.
What did he say, 7 right
7.
now? Just matching his number.
7. Incredible.
Jeremiah will take the snap and shotgun. Looks to go do a reverse. Tries to cut up, and they'll get something. Boy, there was nothing there when that ball was pitched to number 5, Johnny Torres, who took that ball, and instead of going all the way around, Johnny had the wherewithal to look ahead and go straight forward instead of taking it around the edge and gain a yard out of something that should have been a loss of 5. Great job by Johnny on that play. It will be second down and 8.5, 9 yards for the Eagles.
That's a hard lesson to learn for kids that are really, really quick. They want to. He's got 10 offers. Oh my gosh.
Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize.
That must have just updated though. Yeah.
I apologize. 10 offers. Well, I think he'll have more by the time this season is over. And this is just the first game of this playoffs. Beautiful block, setting up that pass play. Did he come down with it? He did. Isaac Hively comes down with that pass. He couldn't get the ball on the 2-point conversion on the awkward throw, getting it around his shoulder. But that time he made sure both shoulders were turned around. He pulls it down. Another first down for Berean.
He's making up for it for sure.
This team.
Oh yeah, this team is
too many weapons, John.
Everywhere. Wide receivers, their linemen are playing really well. Look how big their linemen are. Look at the defensive linemen, then look at the offensive linemen.
That's a good point.
Difference.
I didn't do that. I'll look at that as soon as they get up to the line. They're way off the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
Doing this huddle here. They know that the ball is like 20 yards ahead of them, right?
Yeah.
They got to jog all the way to the ball. That's a blue-collar team, John.
Hey, man, they don't care how far they got to run.
Jeremiah, with his sleeves on, wise young man.
Yeah.
Isaac in motion. Jeremiah looks like he'll keep it all the way. Luckily, he holds on to the ball. Boy, right when you talk about the offensive line, the defense cuts through for Western SciTech, one of the few positive defensive plays that we've seen from them. Definitely the first one on this drive as we near our way towards halftime here at Keith Hampton Memorial Field. Berean currently leads 12-0.
I think they sent a safety on that one, so that
might have been.
Like I think that they've got their corner or maybe a safety kind of spine in the backfield, and that's what I would do too. Okay, so let's check this out. Miguel Rivera's R&R Athletics is working with Logan on his recruiting. And there's at least 5 more schools that could be offering soon.
Oh,
incredible!
That would not surprise me. It will be certainly a great opportunity for Logan and his family to consider all the options. Great pass, 2 in the play.
Number 21.
And that
wow.
one is number 21. It is Omar Sprott coming down with the catch. The junior comes down with a huge touchdown catch in the end zone. It is 18-0 Berean. It is all Berean all the time. We've literally seen 3 offensive snaps from Western SciTech and a punt. So I guess it's 4 snaps technically. 3 offensive plays and a punt.
Point made, though, that they have not been able to get their offense going. Berean defense is just awesome. They're getting plenty of defensive pressure.
And I think this is the kind of weather that I think Jalen Hampton wanted. Coach Hampton wanted this kind of weather. Unfortunately, not getting the 2-point conversion. That has been their nemesis.
Yep.
That's the only thing that's gone wrong for them in this game, but it is 18-0 here in the second as we are nearing halftime. Not sure exactly how close we are to halftime, but nonetheless, a fantastic job. Multiple weapons used by the Berean Academy offense. The Eagles are soaring right now, John.
Incredible. The defense has really taken over the offense. They're just not going to be stopped. Big play after big play. If it's a run or if it's a pass, it doesn't really matter. Coach Jalen has really kind of got this, he's playing kind of like 3D chess is what I'm seeing. Is like every time they try to punch, he's counter-punching.
But the counterpunch isn't there. I mean, unfortunately.
Well, Jalen's counterpunch. I feel like they're trying to make a move, and just every time they try punching, Jalen swats them in the face. Like that Napoleon Dynamite. The big brother just keeps swatting arms and then slapping him in the face, just mocking him. But the kids are playing hard, honestly. I just think Berean's got better players, better coaching. These are big kids that have scholarships going to college.
Multiple scholarships. Yeah. And many of them will go on to play at the next level. But we are not done with this level. It is the first round of the CAA Division III playoffs. Berean leads 18-0 as we are near halftime here at Keith Hampton Memorial Field in Sierra Vista. Are they going to do another onside kick? Why not?
He did.
Why not? And the ball will go out of bounds. That'll be a flag. It was not touched by Western SciTech. So they will spot the ball and get a very nice spot for the Western SciTech offense that has only run 3 plays and 1 punt. Will they get any sort of offensive momentum on this drive? This is a must. I'm not saying they have to score on this drive, but they do have to have positive momentum. Because if you have positive momentum going into halftime, you can say, okay, we know what will work against this team. And then it comes down to executing in the second half. Because right now, you're playing for the second half and to try to get some sort of momentum. But again, this is 8-man football. You make one man miss, it is green grass ahead of you. But Berean has only given them 3 chances to try to do that. It is 1st down and 10. For Western SciTech, the Aztecs. The ball thrown out to the far side and dropped.
Oh, no. Get on that. Okay.
But they're whistling it dead. They're saying that was an incomplete pass. It looked really close to being a backward pass, but nonetheless, the official will call it.
Now, there's something I find a little bit concerning with their quarterback, the way he was throwing the ball. When he was reaching back, you'll see him kind of hold the ball with his left hand and move it around in his throwing hand. So it kind of looks like his hands aren't quite the size of the football. So if I were Berean, I would swap the ball every time he carries.
Now they're putting the quarterback under center on 2nd down. And the running back most positive yards for Western
Good
SciTech
run.
all night. A great run, good push, good surge by the offensive line against the Berean defense. That is a gain. Hopefully they mark that as third down. Yes, they do. They fix it on the far chain. It is third down as the ball is inside Berean territory, spotted at the Berean 47-yard line. John doing a great job on the camera, showing you every angle as his hands are freezing. He does this for you guys.
Thank you.
Under center, good run around the near side.
Ooh, big hit.
Wow, lowering the shoulder and getting a first down, number 88 for Western SciTech. A great offensive play, and 2 plays back-to-back gets them a first down. Moving the ball, moving the chains is Western SciTech down 18-0 here as we aim toward half.
Yeah, they're closing in on half. Like I said, I think this is do or die right here, right before halftime. Because
A must-score drive is what you say.
Must score. They have to do it.
Number 44, big rumbling, bumbling, stumbling, all the way to the far side. Gets out of bounds. A gain of at least 5, possibly 6. We'll know when the chains come back up. Looks like a gain of 5 right in the middle in between the 2 markers. So that'll be second down. And, you know, the chain gang, that's an unsung hero position. We're grateful for them on that far sideline, showing us everything. They do a great job.
It'd be nice if they were getting paid so they could take it seriously. I mean, these ones are, but I've seen it where people are just really ham-fisted with it.
Another handoff.
Nice.
But who was
9.
there? Hively was there
Yeah.
first. Isaac was there first and
Making his
made
mom
the
proud.
tackle.
Great
So
job.
that gets a loss of about 3 on the play, and we'll make 3rd and 10. Oh, no, they're spotting him up there? Oh, gosh, I guess it wasn't as much of a loss as I thought.
Yeah.
Either way, there's a timeout. They needed to stop the clock before the half because, again, Western SciTech needs some sort of offensive momentum as they are down 18-0. 3 drives for Berean, all resulting in touchdowns. The first drive lasting almost the entirety of the first quarter.
It was the most ridiculous game plan. They just kept moving the ball. I loved it so much.
Was not stopping.
They are not slowing down.
No. And this is exactly where they want to hit their stride. We talked to Coach Jalen Hampton yesterday about this team, about the fact that they've won 4 in a row. They feel like they're untouchable. They feel like they're unstoppable. And tonight, they're playing like they are.
Yeah, they're playing like champions. Like they've been there before, and this is what they know how to do it.
They've been there, done that, got the T-shirt, and they're looking to go run it back. A big run up the middle. Number 44 still stumbling, but forced out of bounds before the line to gain. It will be 4th down for Western SciTech, and it is a must-go-for-it situation. 4th down and 3. You're pretty deep inside Berean territory, so it'll be up to the Berean defense to hold them on these really dramatic runs that they've changed their game plan and gone with a run play, and now Berean calls timeout on 4th down.
They didn't run like this at all last year. I mean, we didn't see their last game, so maybe they have changed. It's been a year
Could be a
since
different
we've
team.
seen them.
Yes, it is.
So, but man, I haven't seen them line up that big formation yet before.
Well, when you got a big, beefy back like number 44, looking like Tom Rathman,
Yeah.
number 44 from the Niners, I got to get my John Berger, my inner John Berger is coming out. Listen to me.
I love
talking.
Tom Rathman.
He was one of the beefiest fullbacks.
Him,
Technically not a fullback, was he? He was like...
he was a fullback.
Yeah.
Ironhead Hayward. That's another one of my favorites. His son plays
Craig.
defensive tackle for Pittsburgh. And man, you can see that the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree. He's like, so his dad was like 290 pounds as a fullback. He was the freakiest athlete. He passed away really early, but
rest
man,
in peace.
he
It
was
is
awesome.
4th down and a long 3 for Western SciTech. Quarterback under set. No, he's in the shotgun. I'm sorry. Flanked by 2, and it's a pass play. Lob pass. Intercepted by Logan Seeley. A flag on the play, but who will that be on? Logan is going to take it all the way. There is no doubt. He is gone. Touchdown Berean. We'll see what the flag is back on the line of scrimmage, but that would be a 60-yard pick six. The question is about the flag, and it appears the official is pointing the chain gang to go back into position, and they are walking everybody back. What kind of defensive penalty could this be?
I'll say this. When I was watching it, it wasn't Logan, but the guy that was covering Logan, looks like they made a little bit of contact before
possible pass interference or holding.
Before the ball reached, I think that they just kind of like smacked into each other a little bit. Logan was watching. So I was telling you how that quarterback kind of has this weird small hand throw. He throws with a crazy lob too, and he doesn't throw with like a lot of velocity.
Yeah.
So Logan is just kind of anticipating that right now, and oh my gosh, he is like smelling blood in the water,
It is a dramatic penalty against Berean. What would have been that's like a personal foul penalty that they mark it all the way up to the 17-yard line, taking away what was a brilliant interception and run back by number 7, Logan Seeley. I still say put that on the highlight reel.
Yep.
As their number 7 for Western SciTech tries to get around his own man, cannot. Now the defense is playing with some aggression.
Oh man, tackle for loss like that, you got to be happy with that. But the Berean defense is really taking over. Like they've been playing like this all game long.
Looks like another timeout on the field. Not sure exactly who called it, but they need to stop the clock and try to stop the bleeding. Is Western SciTech trying to put something together before the half is up? It is 18-0. Berean Academy Eagles. Jeff Davenport, John Berger, hanging out with you tonight.
Bengals, did you see that?
Oh no, did they score?
13-7.
What is Lamar doing?
I'm telling he doesn't play well against good teams. He plays great against terrible teams. Not terrible, but just not
mediocre.
Great. Yeah, like if you know how to defend him, you get a spy. It's literally like you can defend against that guy if you know what you're doing. I mean, you have to have the athletes to do it, but when you've got an athletic quarterback, he's got to be, and he's like a multi-tool guy like Lamar. You have to be able to throw the short pass really well. He throws a pretty decent deep pass, but he does not throw the short pass at all. He doesn't hit the short passes very quickly either. He holds on to the ball because he can run.
After a loss on first down, it's second down at about 12 for Western SciTech. Now the whistle blows. Was there another timeout called, or was there... Yep, there was another timeout called.
Oh,
so again, we've got to be very, very close to the end of the first half. Yeah. There is no scoreboard here at Keith Hampton Memorial Field yet.
Yep, on its way.
It will be installed sometime before next football season when the games are played here. And possibly adding an actual booth to call games from.
Oh, are you saying that we won't freeze our fingers off next year?
Yeah, we'll just be laughing at all these other people who are.
Dude.
No, we won't. I'll feel bad for them. Inside the nice warm booth that does not have the wind blowing through it. So
we could do one of those things where we get the power wire out and plug it into like an electric blanket and just set it on like bunch of the
we're sitting on the seats with the electric blanket. Here we go. Now after the timeout, we reset. 2nd and 12. Quick pass over to the far sideline. Yeah, but he could be. Now he goes out of bounds, so that'll stop the clock.
Kind of like a bubble square.
No, they're saying that's the half. They didn't get the play off.
Half.
That is the half, and Berean goes into the half leading 18-0.
Man, you got to
Coach Hampton is the one out there giving high fives to his players as he will take them into the halftime locker room as we talk about our sponsors. Thank you so much to them all. You can see them all in the post description from Copper Queen Community Hospital, SSVEC, the Sierra Vista Sonic Drive-In on East Fry Boulevard, Big Mike at All Pro Pest Management, the Sherry Ethell Team at Long Realty, Grasshopper Landscaping, Ginger's Title Services in Sierra Vista, the Sierra Vista Medical Group, and Barnett's Towing and Propane. 18-0. It was all Berean. The Western SciTech offense did not see the field until well into the second quarter because of their first touchdown, followed up by an onside kick and recovery, and then another drive. that took it all the way into the second quarter. All 3 drives that Berean has had, they have scored a touchdown on. They got kind of ripped off on what would have been a pick 6 by the incredible 10-offer, collegiate offer Logan Seeley.
Still got to put that on the highlight reel. I don't care.
Without a doubt. He still picked it off and still had to go through all of those players to get to the back. So I hope somebody is recording that and they will be able to take it. Yeah, keep jump in the stands right now. You know, the parents weren't even born when this song came out. The parents of these students.
Stephen Raymond says, thank you to Jeff Davenport. So thank you for checking in.
Hey, thank John Berger as well. John's the one doing all the camera work here. I'm just entering it up with you on a Thursday night and hanging out with my buddy John Berger.
You got the talent. I got the nothing.
JD's over here too. We got JD in the house. It's great.
Alana Sprott, love that boy. Oh yeah, they're trying to figure out what number Omar is. He's been playing really, really well. Thank you, Stephen.
Trying to do everything here, blow my nose at the same time.
Thank you.
Oh, appreciate
that.
What's that?
Nope, they'll be kicking. Yep, Braden will be kicking on out of the half going forward. Yep.
So, let me find Omar. I know I called his name a little bit ago. He's number 21.
Number 21.
Omar had that touchdown catch.
Yep.
The third touchdown that Berean was able to put on the board, that was in the hands of Omar. And just like that, Berean. And there's no locker room, by the way. They're over in the corner, out of the light. But hopefully they've got covered from the wind, is what I'm hoping for.
Wouldn't that be nice if there was a place to have a place to duck in, little bathrooms for the locker rooms, I guess I should say.
The bathrooms are over there. They do have bathrooms here at this facility, and a snack shack, a makeshift snack shack. But at the same time, to have something official like that would be very nice.
There was a park that I used to go to in San Francisco, and it was this crummy old park, and they had weird water system, and it was it wasn't really dying. It's where a lot of people would hang out, but it hadn't been fixed. And they came through. They ripped out all of this old water and put in everything brand new. They put in a roller skating rink. They put in a 2-level snack shack. It was the most incredible thing. Yeah, dude, I'm telling you. Yeah, well, so they built it into the side of the hill. So the roller skating rink was on the top floors, and then the floor below that was the snack shack, and then below that was the toilets. Instead of going around and Dolores Park, check that out. It's one of the most famous parks in San Francisco now. I used to hang out there a lot. It was a lot of fun. No longer, but we live in a better.
You think San Francisco's a bad place to live, John?
Do you want me to tell you a story about the time the motorcycle?
We're not allowed. John, don't finish that sentence. Don't finish that sentence, John Berger. Let's talk about this team. Let's talk about Coach Hampton. I think Coach Hampton prayed for a cold and windy night. I think he prayed for that, and I think someone up above ended up hearing him and answered that with a resounding yes. I will make it cold and miserable, and your players will have to prove that blue-collar mentality with every single run that they make, every single pass that they complete with their cold hands. They will be lighting up this field on fire tonight. And now we got the lights back on. So
you wonder, like you were saying, what does this team hasn't played in the cold, where the Berean maybe has had a little bit of experience in the cold, but this team, Western SciTech, aren't they out of Phoenix? I want to say that they're out of Phoenix. They're not dealing with weather. They're also not dealing with altitude the way we deal with altitude. We have the advantage. These kids can run all night because they grow up in a place where, the air there just isn't as much of it.
No, tonight it'll take your breath away standing up here, as we are, and being able to see this team come back to the sideline.
What an awesome night to be out here.
I know. There's no place I'd rather be than hanging out with you, even if it's raining out here like it was on Sunday night when we were here, or if it's freezing cold. I got John Berger by my side. I know I'm in good hands. And you are always in good hands with all of our sponsors. You can see them in the post description. They're the ones who make this coverage possible. If you end up seeing these business people or stop by these businesses during the week, whether you shop there or not, just to stop by and say, hey, just want to say thanks for making this coverage possible, for letting us see our local team in the opening round of the CAA Division III playoffs. It is a rematch of the Division I championship from last year, and it has been all Berean this whole time, leading 18-0. 3 touchdowns, no 2-point conversions on either of those plays, which is why it's 18-0. But a dominant performance by Berean in the first half. Will that continue in the second half? You can see the players getting together. They're trying to stay warm on the sideline, and they're ready to go right now. I think they're ready to play after the 5 minutes of the 15 or 12-minute halftime break. The blue-collar mentality coming through strong.
Absolutely.
After talking to Coach Hampton yesterday, in all seriousness, you can see the smile. You can see the smile on his face when talking about potential rivalries in Cochise County that could be possible in the near future for this team. But he knows what business needs to be handled right now. And the business that needs to be handled now is on this field against Western SciTech. And that's all they've been doing, is handling that business flawlessly thus far.
The future is out of his hands. He has tonight. He can win tonight, take them to the next level of the playoffs, and be ready for that time if it comes, when it comes to change divisions. You know, if anybody's shown that he can adapt to the level of play, I mean, Coach Hampton's done it already.
And again, as we talked about at the top of the broadcast, there is another Sierra Vista team that is in their playoff game.
Yeah.
It is Canyon Athletic Association Division I team. The American Leadership Academy Guardians are up at Skyline Gila Preparatory Academy tonight in Chandler. And, of course, we wish them all the best. And no matter what happens with them and their game tonight, we know that they are winners, and they're building a great program down there as well. You know, John and I we literally got the backstage tour of what is going on at ALA.
You interviewed him just today.
That's true. Yeah. I went by and saw the coach before they left and talked to some of the captains on that team, and it was exciting to see their mentality. They might not have had the greatest season for their first season, but to make the playoffs and have the attitude of, well, why not us? Why not us? Why can't we win tonight? Because I heard some of the players talking, and they said if they win tonight, the next game, the second round, would be a home game for them in the playoffs. So there is a possibility that if ALA wins tonight, there's a possibility that their next playoff game could be here in Sierra Vista.
Dude, I hope so.
Because we know the ALA fans are loving. They love their school. And just seeing them when I was there this afternoon with Todd to go talk to Coach Krause and some of the team members there, watching the parents who are there talking about the pride they have in that school and how much they love the instructors and the faculty. It's obviously I'm the son of 2 retired teachers. After my dad's military career, he became a teacher. My mom, her degree in education, ended up being a teacher as well. And I love educators. And you know what? I think the educators work very, very hard. A lot of times, sometimes maybe there's a question about the administrators. And I know the administrators around here work very, very hard as well. But to like both the administration and the teachers in a certain school, it's very rare. But ALA has pulled that off flawlessly.
We've met the ALA people along with the Berean people. Honestly, like, there's so many great teachers out here in Sierra Vista and Cochise County. We thank our teachers, like Jeff was saying. Man, we've got a lot of chat.
Oh, thanks so much for all the chats. I'm sorry, I'm just sitting here entering it up. It's halftime. It's 18-0, Berean Academy.
Yep, Benjamin, Nino. Oh, golly. Let's find that chat again. Good Lord, I had it there for a second.
That's all right. Well, glad you guys are joining us. Glad you're tuning in here tonight. It is chilly. It has not dropped below 40 degrees according to my iPhone. I'm not sure. I think John will have to check that and see what the temperature looks like here, because it is ridiculous. You swipe left or right to find the chat.
It is. Good Lord.
Swipe.
No. I can't tell you. I don't know Facebook very well. I can do Twitter a little bit, but I'll tell you, this song, as much as I don't like it, it's getting everybody in the stands moving.
Well, they got to get these people moving because it is so cold. I'm trying to move my knees here periodically just to keep the blood flowing because it is cold as we were just standing here. Logan Seeley getting called out from the stands, turning around, saying hi.
Yeah. Well, Logan and I are going to be covering a playoff game tomorrow night. Wilcox.
So,
Scottsdale.
Wilcox Cowboys traveling to the Valley of the Sun, to the bougie of the sun, Scottsdale.
The bougiest. Yep, the boys do look like they're having a lot of fun tonight. I would be too if I was winning like that.
Yeah.
Rebecca, our son gets those moves from you. Oh, she's talking to somebody else, but yep.
That's all right.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It's
There's
fantastic. No, we love the conversations happening in the live chat. We can't sometimes see it all the time, but glad that you are chatting with each other and keeping the chat activated, even during halftime here. Normally a lot of people tune out at the half, but thanks for tuning in and staying with us. It's just Jeff Davenport and John Berger hanging out here with you tonight on a very chilly Thursday night under the Thursday night lights at Keith Hampton Memorial Field for this opening round playoff game with our Berean Academy Eagles. We talked to head coach Jalen Hampton yesterday, and he reminded me of that blue-collar work ethic. You can see the team. Look how pumped they are. Good night. They're starting to scrum among themselves.
I had seen it where people got so pumped up they punched their own teammates. I was like, whoops. Don't do that, guys.
Yeah, save it for the field.
It is perfect football weather if you like your fingers falling off.
Well, if you're in the stands, yes. Yeah, that's perfect football weather for sure. At least for the students on the field, I should say, the student athletes on the field. Remember, these are student athletes. They have homework. They have pop quizzes. They were in class today, as John just said, and now they're getting their warm-ups in. And we know that I know they're going to be running sprints after the game too. Remember, that's what they do. That Coach Hampton makes them run sprints at the end of the game after they shake hands with the other team. They run their sprints and then they come together. And they even did that in their championship game that they won, finishing an undefeated season. Coach Hampton had them out there running sprints at the end of the game.
That was so cool. It's good to see that, like, even if you're at the penultimate moment of a game, you keep the discipline to finish and to delay that gratification just a little bit more for a championship. Coach is like, no, you know what? We're going to wait 20 more seconds. Everybody do their wind sprint. Delay that gratification and be men.
But that is the mentality that head coach Jalen Hampton has instilled in these athletes here on this field. And remember, we say man mentality, but there is a young lady who is on this team that we have talked about. I'm just trying to remember her name as I look through.
I have noticed that some of the young athletes, some of the ladies in Cochise County, I am super impressed with their athletic ability. They could definitely hang with the boys in some of these instances.
For some reason, I can't find her name on this list here, even though the lights are bright on it. Either way, she made history last season by being the very first female to score a touchdown in high school boys football history in the state of Arizona.
And that was really cool. And then we got to interview her afterward. That was really cool too.
Yeah, that was a great.
She was very humble and graceful, and she, thanked her offensive line
to help her get there and talked about her team. And so to start the second half here at the top of the 8 o'clock hour in Sierra Vista, Arizona, Berean Academy up 18-0 will kick to Western SciTech as their defense will be on the field first for this. Or will they do an onside kick, John?
Dude, they might do it again. Look
They're
how
huddled
far
up
back
like they are. They're huddled up like they just might do it. There's a little bit too much mustard on that kick coming down, and I believe Western SciTech was ready for it. And
saw that, though.
They will start with the ball at their own 39-yard line. It'll be first down and 10 for Western SciTech.
The special teams coach is having a good time tonight.
Without a doubt.
You know what? We're just going to keep running onside kicks. Let's just do this.
Second half, get her done. I agree. And that is what they will do as the defense takes the field. You see them on a knee. The defensive line, they are ready to go. Opening drive of this second half. First play gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Berean defense. That defensive line is unstoppable here.
Fantastic swarm job by the defensive line of Berean Academy. I'm zipping up my sweater just a little, my hoodie a little bit more. I've got the beanie on. I've got the hood on. I've got my hand warmer in one pocket. John's got the other one. How's that feel?
Thank you so much.
Huh?
It's making all the difference in the world.
So it'll be 2nd down and 10 for Western SciTech. They're running in the play from the sideline. They're down 18-0. They need to have some sort of positive momentum here to start this second half. They didn't get it on 1st and 10. Will it come on 2nd and 10?
It's that bunch formation again.
And a different quarterback, number 88, who had some good runs and is making a little something out of that. Loses the ball.
Oh, no.
Does Berean recover? No, it is still Western ball. How did they fall on that? There were so many dark blue jerseys. Again, Berean wearing their navy and red and white, while Western SciTech wearing their white with like a light blue, sky blue on the shoulders and black pants.
Well, I was saying something the other night. I was like, you know how many of these teams in Arizona have a blue and white theme? Like, it's more than half as far as I can tell.
Yeah, quite a few, including our very own Buena Colts, who we talked to today. Talked to all the seniors. Senior night will be tomorrow night at Buena High School. It is 3rd down. Not able to get chased down there, but Logan coming, and then from behind, Isaac Hively, I believe, big number 9, ended up getting that one, finishing the job, and it is 4th down, Western SciTech. A tough day at the office for the Aztecs, or should I say Aztec Warriors? That's technically their mascot.
I love that. I love the native.
Oh, without a doubt.
Man.
No, there's something about it. My college, Sterling College, was the Warriors, the Sterling
cool.
College Warriors, in Sterling, Kansas, in the fall of 1995, 29 years ago. Oh, they looked like they faked the quick kick and then went for it. And will that ball roll all the way to the end zone?
Wow!
It dies at the 8.
No, I mean,
it's okay that he dove on it. It was, that's where it's going to stop. Mm-hmm. It wasn't touched by anyone.
I mean, you get them to push them back, so now you just have to stop them. The thing is like trying to stop Berean on offense is the problem.
It's like trying to stop a runaway train.
I almost feel like they should have gone for it in that instance, but I get it.
This works out much better for their defense. It gives them hope that Berean is going to have to put together a 90-plus yard drive just to get into the end zone.
I don't trust their defense, though. I think Berean is just. I think that Berean's defense is incredible, but I would have definitely tried to take it from them. And first drive out of the kickoff, out of halftime.
Well, instead they fake a play, do a quick kick, and push Berean back inside their own 10-yard line. Ball spotted, I believe, at the 8. Tough to tell exactly from here, but looking at the sideline, where the flags are. Jeremiah takes the ball, cuts back, gets a bunch of yards on a play that was just zigzagging back and forth.
Very cool.
And
Good
the chain
play.
gang, I believe, are they going to be moving? Or is that just short of a first down? It is 2nd down and about half a yard. Thank you so much for joining us here at Keith Hampton Memorial Field tonight. The award-winning Cool FM Sports on Cool FM Live. Jeff Davenport, John Berger, hanging out with you tonight under the Thursday night lights for the opening round playoff game of the CAA Canyon Athletic Association Division III. Berean leads 18-0, backed up toward their own end zone. Gets a good push out, and now they're going to get the first down and then some.
Wouldn't it be fun to be a kid out here getting a whole pizza? The family grabs a pizza, everybody grabs a blanket, you get to watch your older brother.
Dinner and a show.
Dude, it's awesome. I mean, no, there isn't even an entry fee over here. This is such a fun place to be watching football.
It really is. Free admission in Keith Hampton Memorial Field for all the football games and the soccer games that we call for the Coronado Athletic Club.
And ALA gave away a bunch of food, too, last time. You remember ALA gave all their snack shack was completely free.
Yes.
Isn't that ridiculous?
Yes. Yeah, that was awesome. That just shows the heart of that faculty that we were talking about that decides, yes, we want to make sure that anyone who wants food at our games, they'll get it.
That was so nice of them. Genuine hospitality right there.
So first down for Berean. Ball spotted at the 24-yard line. Snap to Jeremiah. The toss!
Oh, my!
The catch!
Hold on to the ball,
buddy!
Hold on to the ball! Oh, he nearly lost the ball.
Are you kidding me? Isaac Hively makes a huge catch and goes rumbling, bumbling, stumbling into Western SciTech, Aztec Warrior territory. The ball spotted at the 35-yard line. A 40-yard gain on that play. The pass and the catch and the run after. A fantastic job. First down, Berean Academy Eagles.
Great play by that tight end.
Logan takes it straight up the middle. Can anybody touch him? They try, and they do bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 15-yard line, or just shy of the 15-yard line. That will move the chains again. The Eagles are flying in this third quarter. They already lead 18-0 on a drive that started at their own 8-yard line. They are on the verge of getting into first and goal territory. Right now, it is first and 10 from the 16. Jeremiah, as they try to strip that ball out, there's a flag on the play. Was that a hold? They're going to stop the clock. It is a hold against Berean, so they'll back up the chains, and it will be first down and 20.
You know, what they're doing on defense is actually really smart right there. They're just going after the ball on every play now.
Yes, trying to swat it out.
Yeah.
And you have to be a ball hawk when you're down 18-0. Your offense has really not had a chance to get any sort of momentum. They did right before the half, and then that was it. And they stalled going into the half. So the question comes down to, how do we want to proceed? We have to get the ball back. Yeah. So we will not necessarily go for the tackle. We'll go for the tackle, but we're going for that ball as well.
Yeah. So when number 9, hey, there's Coach Jared Young.
Coach Young.
How are you doing?
Coach
Good
Young.
Stuff.
How you doing? All right.
So
18-0 Berean.
And
they're on the drive again.
Number 9.
Drive that started on their 8-yard line. I'm sorry, John. Go ahead. You had a thought that you were going to finish.
Number 9. Hey, good to see you. Number 9 had a 40-yard reception, and you saw when the two players were coming up from behind him, one was just going after the ball. He was trucking along, and you don't see that guy coming up from behind you. He was looking to poke it out, and then he grabbed the ball. So when they went down, they were both struggling for it. So they are definitely going for the turnovers right now, which is a super smart move.
Coach Young has the right idea, coming out here in the third quarter. And that way you're not staying cold for the entire game.
I got to close this place up.
Oh, that's true.
I'll be honest, I'm not as, I shouldn't say this, but I'm not as cold as I thought I'd be. Like when it was raining
You're
the other
wearing
day,
17 layers.
I am.
Come on.
Dude, you can, if you shot me, it would not go through this as many layers as I have. This is like Kevlar.
Oh my gosh. Oh, you're insane. So there is an injured Western SciTech player on the field. That's why there's a pause in action here. He's been laying on his back this entire time. More of the training staff going out there to see what's going on. And
they're
honestly,
working on a leg.
Yeah, appears to be some sort of lower leg injury, possibly. And that's where the game has paused on this drive that has had some big chunk plays by Berean. But it's stalling that momentum, and that could possibly work in the favor of Western SciTech. Not that you plan for an injury, but it looks like the player is getting up.
There he goes. He's up.
Slowly, walking gingerly toward the sideline. You'll see him come into frame.
Yeah. I think he'll be back even. He's going to be okay.
Yeah. Good. Well, we certainly hope so.
So, Coach Young, there's going to be a watch party this Saturday for for Buena. Is that true?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and that's at
The lecture pod.
the lecture pod in Buena, in the high school.
Most likely. So stay tuned for the confirmation.
Details.
We'll be there live
Coach
at
will
the.
be there, I'm sure. I don't know what's going on for flag. I don't know if they made it besides the Casa Grande loss.
Oh no! It's so close.
I don't know if
The
they were
field.
gonna-
There was an extra point away.
I know.
It's a fantastic effort by the Buena girls flag football team. In the meantime, they fake the handoff. They toss up in the air. Isaac comes down with it. It is a touchdown.
Nice
Berean.
job.
Isaac Merrill went up and caught the pass from Jeremiah, and it is a big touchdown for Berean here in the third quarter. It is Eagles 24, Aztec Warriors 0.
You know, it's a cool turnaround, Jeff, from this kid last year being the quarterback as a freshman
Really?
and seeing him become an incredible receiver. Just shows his versatility.
Yeah.
His
Well, and a
athleticism.
defender as well. You see his athletics on the defensive side. He's made some big tackles tonight, and actually made some big hits. So Jeremiah going for 2, takes the snap, looks, tosses.
Oh,
That is
beautiful.
the 2-point conversion complete. The first 2-point conversion of the night goes to number 27, Ryan George, the sophomore, makes the catch in the corner and makes it 26-0 Berean.
Oh man, they're just not letting up. 26 points to get to 35. They'd have to score a touchdown and another field goal on top of it. But
they're just going to keep running the clock.
Yeah,
That's
the
all they
clock
want to
is
do.
running.
The clock is more. It is more important when you have the tackles inside the lines and you're not calling timeouts.
Yep.
This game is going to be wrapped up here much quicker than we expect. Way to go, Eagles, in
No
the live
kidding.
chat. Thank you so much for all the love in the live chat for your Berean Academy Eagles. Oh, as they score another touchdown, we want to thank our sponsors who make this coverage possible. Thank you so much to Big Mike at All Pro Pest Management with his new location in Wichita City, right off of Highway 90. You can stop by and be a part of the fun and be a part of history with All Pro Pest Management's amazing retail store that they now have. And you can, what is it? What's the score there? How did that happen?
I know.
I don't know where Lamar is, but it's 21-7 Bengals in the other Thursday night game tonight. But in the meantime, thank you so much, and congratulations to All Pro Pest Management and Big Mike for all of your pest control needs. You can trust All Pro Pest Management.
We love
And
them.
the official grand opening tonight.
I was there.
Oh, okay.
I was there. And they had Bam Bam Barbecue there. They had the mayor of Wichita City there. Johan was there. Another onside kick, and that will go straight up and come back down, and actually getting a run out of it. Will that be a big play? It is a big play. They try to make a tackle,
Man.
and they bring the onside kick. Gets returned down inside the 5-yard line. The best offensive play for Western SciTech all night has come on an onside kick from Berean.
He's a big kid. He was hustling. A kid like that, running like that, it kind of reminded me of Derrick Henry a little bit. Like, he doesn't look super fast, even though he actually is. It's just when you're that
was going
big.
fast.
Yeah, when you're that big, you don't look as fast.
So it's 1st and goal, Western SciTech. Will this be what gets them their first score of the night? The
Wow.
big push gets it in. And just like that, one play into the end zone gets Western SciTech on the board, 26-6.
Oh, they're making it a game. I mean,
They got to do something.
Sure.
And again, you live by the onside kick. Sometimes you fry by the onside kick.
Exactly.
And they got fried. They got burned on that play.
dude, I take that though. Like you're up, you're trying to get the ball moving, you're trying to just end the game, try to get the ball back. Why not? And they Western SciTech hasn't been very good on offense so far until now.
Right, a push. That was 3 yards
Yeah.
for the score. They go for 2. And try to do another push
Got
in.
it.
Rejected. Isaac Hively, big number 9, says, not on my watch. We're holding you at 6. So, just like that, here in the third, there is some life from Western SciTech coming on a miffed onside kick from Berean. They return it all the way back inside the 5 and get a score. One play later, it is 26-6, Berean here in the third. Thank you. I didn't even have time to go through any more sponsors. There was so much action going on right back to back to back. So thank you again, Big Mike at All Pro Pest Management. Thank you to the Sherry Ethell Team at Long Realty. Looking to buy or sell your home or land, you can trust the Sherry Ethell Team at Long Realty. Thank you again to Grasshopper Landscaping, quality from the ground up. We love the Trejo family and all that they do in the community, serving the greater Sierra Vista area, all the way up through St. David. You can have your lawn and yard looking great. Right now is the time for hardscaping. So for all of your stone needs and things like that, maybe the leaves are falling on your tree and you need Grasshopper to come and get them, they will do that. Contact Grasshopper Landscaping in the post description. Thank you, Ginger's Title Services in Sierra Vista, for all your vehicle titles, registrations, driver's license, identification, written road testing, and so much more. You can look for the pink door on the west side of the complex at 999 East Rye Boulevard. Now open Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Ginger's Title Services. So after getting a score and a not 2-point conversion, they decided to go for an onside kick. Beautifully kicked very high up in the air, and they don't come away with anything. The ball goes straight out of bounds without being touched. That's why the flag was thrown, and there will be a great spot for Berean as their offense comes back out on the field here in the third.
I am so impressed with that kick. That
was
went so high.
The perfect onside kick. I mean, executed.
Professional. Gosh.
But the players weren't there to receive it and get it. So, and Berean just let it go out of bounds. And so the ball will be spotted just a skosh inside Berean's own 45-yard line. And that is where the Eagles will land for the start of this drive here in the third quarter as they lead 26-6. Thank you for joining us here tonight on Cool FM Live, the award-winning Cool FM Sports. Jeremiah taking the snap, going around the near side, getting tackled almost right away, but I believe getting at least back to the line of scrimmage is where it looked like. So it'll be 2nd and 10 for the Eagles.
Oh, man.
It is chilly. It is cold out here.
Hasn't gotten warmer.
Why is that? How is that, John? How has it not gotten warmer? I don't understand.
Some of these kids are all bundled up. It's really cute, though. One of these kids has like a bear thing on. This little girl has a unicorn thing on.
Oh, they're in their PJs. They're ready.
This
when
one's
they get
an
home,
eagle.
let's go to bed. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go climb into my bed and turn my electric blanket on.
Oh, dude.
2nd and 10, Eagles, Jeremiah in shotgun, flanked by Logan. Pitches it to Logan, who catches it, cuts up the field, makes 2 men miss, and he is off to the races. It is just a race down to the 20-yard line. It depends on the spot and exactly where he went out, and it looks like they'll spot him just outside of the red zone. A huge run for Logan Seeley, adding a ton of yards and more footage for his film that are already 10 colleges are looking at for this incredible athletic senior for Berean Academy. Ball spotted at about the 21.
I'd love to see that kid go play some ball in western New Mexico.
Oh, for sure. That'd be so much fun.
Highlands.
New Mexico Highlands, another good one. Yeah. Man.
Benia's over there
playing
right now. He's starting. Adrian Benia.
We'd like to thank Steven for keeping track of the score for us. Good dude. Ooh, nice bubble pass.
Pitch. It gets fumbled, and it is recovered by SciTech. No, they're saying an incomplete
pass. That was a pass. I was going to say, that looked like one of those little bump passes.
Yeah, but...
So it was a pass, even though it went forward, but got dropped. So it's not a fumble because there was no control. There wasn't. Wow. Berean escaped disaster there. A good call by the officials, or a favorable call by the officials. Nonetheless, that ball was on the ground, and Berean did not go get it. That'll be an extra sprint for them after this game.
That's a major strategy for the Chiefs, is that they love the inside screen, because instead of handing the ball off where you could fumble the ball, you pass the ball. Dude, you know.
Get that camera. Put that camera on the players, John.
Oh, shoot. I'm not the referees.
2nd and 10, Berean. Jeremiah takes the snap, hands off to Logan, who spins and gets about 3.5 yards on that play.
Yeah, Logan nearly broke another big old run.
Looks like a hard-earned 2 yards. Excuse me. It'll be 3rd down and 8 for the Eagles, with the ball spotted just inside the 20 at the 19-yard line. So, averting disaster, they lead 26-6 here in the 3rd.
What do you guess the wind chill is right now, fellas?
Gotta be
2,
freezing at
3.
least.
Yeah, almost like 29.
Fakes the handoff.
Oh, turn around.
And unfortunately not there.
He didn't turn around for the ball. He didn't even know it came after him.
Yes, and Isaac was wide open on the other side of the field. It was a blown coverage play.
Both sides of the field. It was like they're blitzing everybody. It was like a zero blitz. Do you think that's what was happening?
Yeah, because it was 3rd down. So it's 4th now. It's 4th down and 8 for Berean. They're going to go for it.
See the kicker come in?
I did not see the kicker come in.
I've never seen a zero blitz.
Yeah, they're going for it.
Football.
If they're putting Jeremiah and Logan back in the huddle, they're going for it on 4th and 8.
Yeah, so we'll see probably another zero blitz. Leave a safety in the back. Hopefully the ball gets tipped at the line of scrimmage and you can grab it. But
Mason Meskey splits to the left. He can drive his legs all he wants, but unfortunately Logan Seeley is going down. It will be a turnover on downs, the very first time that the Berean Academy Eagles have had the ball and come up short. Turnover on downs. A good sign for the Western SciTech.
they started all the way on the 10. Like, that's a great
Long drive. Yeah, long sustained drive, which again has been Berean's modus operandi in this entire game, where Western SciTech did not even have their offense touch the ball until 2 or 3 minutes into the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, that was the most incredible first quarter. Holding the other team from getting the ball at all. Yeah, this is a shutdown.
And
man.
Logan Seeley did have a 60-yard pick six that was called back on a penalty.
He is all over the field.
Let's see if he can do it again on a short field, at least for the defense.
Yeah,
nonetheless, he's there making the tackle.
Yeah, you know he's playing the flat now. I think since they realized that they're not going to throw a deep ball, Logan's just kind of hunting for that little bubble pass or whatever they're trying to get. He might get a pick six, honestly.
It's such a great thing to see that young man come up through the youth ranks and now into high school and just have an incredible career.
Well, this was the right place, the right time for that young man, that student athlete. All these student athletes on the field. Looks like the quarterback keep it, and he has broken through on that far side and gets pushed out of bounds. As it looked like Logan almost went for a strip on the ball, but he'd already stepped out of bounds and held on anyway. That'll be a big first down.
Oh, what? Number 88 actually has a lot of speed.
Move to the fourth quarter. As Western SciTech is on the move, down 26-6. We'll start the fourth quarter momentarily after we thank our sponsors. Thank you to the Sierra Vista Medical Group, dedicated to helping you live your healthiest life. Visit them online at svmedicalgroup.org or find their phone number in the post description. Thank you to Barnett's Towing and Profane, serving our area since 1963. Thank you so much to SSVEC, Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative, serving our community. Thank you to the Sierra Vista Sonic Drive-In on the east end of Fry Boulevard. Boy, you remember when that opened up, when that reopened, Jared? That was the #1 Sonic in the entire country. The highest grossing Sonic in the country, their opening week.
Wow.
And was in the top 5 for the opening month, because everybody loves Sonic. And you'll love Sonic on Wednesdays, because that's when you can go there for Wacky Pack Wednesday, or kids meals are only $2.49 with no limit. And thank you to Copper Queen Community Hospital, locations in Bisbee, in Douglas, in Hereford. For all of your healthcare needs, you can trust the healthcare experts at Copper Queen Community Hospital. 12 minutes to glory. Second down and 10 for Western SciTech. First down and 10 for Western SciTech. Their offense was moving. They got a big first down right before the end of the third quarter. And we start the fourth with a huge tackle.
Number 47 and Logan Seeley, number 7.
That was a very awkward tackle.
Yeah, it looks like he came down awkwardly. Carlos Aponte, the sophomore, was in on that tackle and kind of came down a little awkwardly. Leg might have gotten stuck in the turf.
All right, so
My gym tonight playing we had a heck of a basketball game against JCMS tonight. Only lost it by 3.
Oh, wow.
Great game.
I'm telling you, the sports here in Sierra Vista and Cochise County, they're coming alive. This is the place you want to be if you're in Arizona sports.
Excuse me, is that blowing nose?
Oh, dude, there's no way to get around it.
Yeah, wind chill easily close to 30, if not below.
So, Coach Jared Young, tell us what you predict when is ranking to be at this party this Saturday.
So we pull off and
If they
pull off
win.
the game.
First time in how many years?
9 years. We could based on how the open is. We have to see what the open looks like.
Yep.
Who's going to go to the open?
Yeah,
Berean,
who leaves 5A to go
there,
to...
Brophy will be there, Bash will be there, Queen Creek, ALA Queen Creek will probably be there too. And then they start going through the 5A. So if we're 8-2, we very well could be a 4 or 5 or a 6.
That would be incredible.
Coming off the field, not putting any weight on that right leg. That is a tough loss, a tough blow for Western SciTech. Getting applauded from the crowd just for being able to get up, but there is no weight being put on that right leg.
Oh,
Goodness.
those coaches are carrying them basically.
So the player gets removed from the field. We return to action. The clock resumes here in the fourth. Western SciTech with the ball down 26-6. Quarterback takes the snap, finds a hole up the left side, gets almost back to the line of scrimmage and then driven backwards. Probably gains about 1.5 yards. But you can hear the screams from the sideline, even through my hood and beanie.
Berean's pumped up. They know that their defense is on fire right now. You wouldn't really be able to tell it because there aren't any fireworks, there aren't any huge plays, but this defense is so dominant right now that it's incredible. That whole sideline has something to be a lot to be proud of. Thank you, Stephen, for giving us the heads up on that.
It is fourth down. That's right. Where's third down or fourth down?
It says third over there, but we are in the fourth quarter.
Oh, we're in the fourth quarter. Okay, thank you.
Beginning of the fourth quarter.
So it says third down on the far marker.
Yep.
And third down and 10. Ball spotted inside, just inside their side of the field. As Western SciTech takes the ball straight up the middle. And green grass ahead. That quarterback is going all the way. You can add 6 more points to that score, Steven, because Western SciTech Aztec Warriors have just doubled their score. It is 26-12 here in the fourth.
Well, they haven't given up. Number 88, so if it's anything for him to say, he's still playing hard. That was a great play. Little quarterback, what would you call that? A draw? Quarterback draw, I'd say.
Jeff checks notes because it is now 26-12. Guess what the final score was when they met 4 days ago?
27-12.
27-12. That is right. Jared Young gets the prize. That's kind of crazy. Isn't that weird? We're in the fourth quarter, and it's almost the exact same score as it was 4 days ago. Are we in the Twilight Zone, Jared? This is crazy.
So if they can intercept this play and take it back for
2, that'd be nice.
Yeah.
Instead, it ends up being handed off and running in. Wow,
Ouch.
coming down hard, but gets into the end zone, does the Western SciTech running back.
He's fast. That little guy, man.
He is small, but definitely just got enough of his body breaking the plane, and that is
Like
26-14.
It looked like there was some kind of stunt.
Kinda did.
Defense, and everybody was overloading one side, and that guy saw
Yeah.
the lane and just
Went the opposite direction.
untouched.
So,
like flooding one side of the field.
26-14, Berean will receive a kickoff. I'm sure it'll try to be an onside. So they're talking about that inside the huddle right now. I guarantee what they're saying is be prepared for an onside kick.
And
get it and go down.
And that last onside kick was like the most perfect onside kick. If they can get that kicker to do the exact same thing, man, you'd be really happy. Or at least I would be. I'd be
getting
ecstatic.
the ball.
Well, that kind of a
One the
kick.
most crazy onside kicks I've ever seen in high school football.
Yeah,
Having
that's
that
so-
ball go up about, I don't know, 20 feet in the air.
Yeah.
30 feet in the air.
Yeah, it was so high. Oh, that little dog, man! I'm telling you.
Yeah, little puppy. Keep it inside. Keep it warm. The girl here, the one here has a puppy that she's holding on to.
Cute little guy.
Yeah, she's exactly. Yeah, it's inside like a jacket. So
Yeah.
head's poking out of the top of her.
I don't think he's
her
old
shirt,
enough
but-
to leave home alone.
Yeah, he's
He left
real
at home.
small. As long as she's keeping him warm.
All right, for an onside here.
Yeah, what are they doing?
Okay,
No,
so a short
jeez.
onside kick, tipped up in the air.
Oh, flag though, because he fair catched that. Yeah, and
For a fair catch, you can't touch it.
right.
Wow.
That's called kicking encroachment.
Okay. Oh, well, thank you, Coach. 10 minutes left.
So the Eagles will have the ball after the penalty on Western SciTech on the onside attempt, leading 26-14.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe how cold my feet are getting. I put on extra socks and boots. Look at this. I'm like lurch. Look how thick. I don't know what I'm gonna do. What do I light a fire in my shoe? I'll be up in Scottsdale though. So.
This was a big penalty
No, I can't. I'm gonna be doing the Wilcox playoff game.
in Scottsdale, so
Yeah.
it'll be a little bit than it is here.
Hopefully, it'll be 50 degrees, is what it said. It's the kids. The kids, yeah. They're still
But are they
high
going to
school.
go live on Cool FM?
Well, yep. They're gonna do a live show on Cool FM when it will be playing. You'll be able to see that here. I will not be helping, unfortunately.
Here we go.
Right.
First and flag thrown.
Okay.
Delay of game
Oh
against
my
Berean,
gosh.
so back it up 5.
Come on, guys.
Well, that's a coaching issue.
Tom Brady.
Oh, where are you, Steven? He says it's 75 degrees wherever he's at.
Well,
God.
he was in Houston, wasn't he?
Oh,
Was
yeah,
in
he
Houston?
is in Houston. That's right. Good.
A heater.
Yeah, right.
Heat on.
So first and 15. Looks like Logan Seeley will take the snap. And they draw
They got it
off. They draw him offside. Let's reset.
Ready to get that 5-yard back.
Yeah. Yeah, I love seeing coaches that have that kind of mentality. They're like, you know what? We don't want to use the clock either. We don't want to use an extra pet play. And that penalty, get those yards any way you can get them.
Hey, this is the playoffs. There is no tomorrow. It is win and move on, lose and go home. And Berean does not know how to lose in the playoffs.
And that's what Logan was saying to you during your interview. It's like, man, we're gonna go home if the game ends tomorrow and we don't win. That's the end of the season.
They don't want that. Logan takes the direct snap, a block on that near side.
Jeez.
Lets him get. Does he get any yards on that? Is the question. Yeah, he's right there on the marker. So it will be 2nd and 10 as the wind seems to pick up a little bit right now.
Yep.
Lovely.
Yeah.
It's brisk.
Yeah.
Ever so slight.
I'm just happy it's not wet.
that would make it a little more challenging. But
It would be
Like
snowing.
Sunday night when you guys were out here soccer.
we were the only ones out here.
Oh, dude. Did you see the guys that got under the stands? They were like, you know what? We're just going to hang out. I'm like, Jeff was like, why are you getting in your car? Didn't you come here in cars from Phoenix?
Yeah, they drove in from Tucson, actually. It was a Tucson
Oh,
team.
geez.
2nd and 10. Jeremiah takes the snap, runs sort of up the middle, now cuts back toward the right-hand side. One man to beat, makes him miss, but spins and goes down in the red zone. It's an SSVEC first down for Berean Academy. They lead 26-14. Looking to add to that total here in the fourth quarter.
And as slow as the people got here, they haven't left.
That's the
people
interesting
in the
part. Yeah,
stands.
these are hardcore Berean Academy fans. The Eagles fans are now doing the chants, let's go Eagles, let's go. There are no cheerleaders on the sidelines for this team tonight. The cheerleaders are all in the stands. They are the parents, the family members, and the fans of the Berean Academy Eagles. With the ball spotted at the 17-yard line is where they will start. Yeah, they really are taking a lot of time to get the play into the huddle.
I'd be worried the clock is run out, but they know what they're doing.
They have 40 seconds? I mean, that's darn near a minute.
Yeah.
And they'll just eat up the time.
There it goes.
And did someone call a timeout? So Berean calls a timeout because they didn't want to get backed up 5 yards. So nonetheless, the clock will stop here in the fourth. And I believe we have thanked all of our sponsors during each half. I'm just seeing if anybody's left. Big Mike, All Pro Pest Management, the Sherry Ethell Team at Long Realty, Grasshopper Landscaping, Ginger's Title Services, Sierra Vista Medical Group, Barnett's Towing and Propane, SSVEC, Sierra Vista Sonic Drive-In, and Copper Queen Community Hospital.
And Jeff, don't forget, we're backed by Moore.
Ed
by
Morse.
By Morse now.
Dude,
That's
he
cool.
is.
That was a neat little interview the other day with Teddy.
I thought that was so good.
Cool.
It was like a podcast. I mean, I wanted to
Yeah,
treat it like a
really.
podcast, and it was like, well, I don't even know how long it was, like an hour or something. It felt like it was a long one, but a lot of information about Teddy Morse and his family history in the car business, going all the way back to his grandfather, who was an Aviation Star Award winner, which is like third highest from the Medal of Freedom or Medal of Valor or something crazy that you get in the military, because he was in a fighter jet over the Pacific, and there was inside his plane, the pilot and co-pilot got shot as the plane was flying, and he took over the plane and ended up landing it. And had never flown a plane before. I'm like, these are heroes. They don't make people like this anymore. But thankfully they do, and they serve proudly in our armed forces even today, following in the footsteps of the greatest generation. It is 1st and 10 for Berean. Ball spotted at the 17. Tosses it to Logan Seeley, who makes one cut, one move, and it is another touchdown for the Eagles.
How did they hide him? He was wide open. It was it looked like he was part of the sideline. Yeah. Yeah, it looked like he was standing on the sideline just hanging out, and they threw it to him, and he just went for a touchdown. What a great play. I've been watching a lot of those fake plays where the quarterback is walking off the field, and they're yelling at the referee, or they're yelling at the head coach, and then they snap the ball to the running back, and they run it up the middle. I love that old play.
That makes it 32-14. They go for the 2-point conversion. They've only made one of those all night tonight. Looking, overthrown.
Oh, yeah, that was quite.
Trying to get a flag on the play, not seeing it, not getting it. 32-14 it stands here in the fourth. Western SciTech will have one more chance, and I think the Eagles will end up putting this game away as we are here in the fourth quarter. Oh, we got the whole thing right here, man.
You realize, we can watch it. This.
Shamar just outran everybody.
Well, you can watch it right here.
Oh, man, so the Bengals adding to their lead?
Bengals looking good.
Oh, okay.
67 yards.
At 21-14, now the Bengals are punting.
The Ravens scored on who do you think scored? Yeah, Derrick Henry, exactly. He was the one that put it in. So all y'all watching the pro game, it's getting interesting because Lamar is finally putting something together right now at the end of the game.
You know, we have 26 people watching us right now. Do you think that many people are watching the Thursday Night Football on NFL Network? No way. There is no way that that's going on because this game is far more exciting.
More footage here. Come on,
You know it.
footage.
Steven's keeping
Better
track of the.
commentary. Come
Oh
on.
yeah.
So Steven thinks there's around 5 minutes to go in this game. So like I said,
think he's
it is
right.
going to be Western SciTech with their last chance and Berean's last chance for that defense to put the pounding to the Aztec Warriors. Will they do a full kickoff? Sort
Whoa,
of. Medium.
weird.
But that'll go out of bounds. They'll let it go out of bounds. The flag will be thrown and the ball will be slotted. Is it 35 or 40, Jared? 35-yard line?
40
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you. So it'll be at the 35-yard line in high school. 8-man football here in the CA. Oh, Chris Cooper, my man. Coop, how you doing, buddy? Miss seeing you tonight, unless you're all bundled up somewhere here in the stands and I'm not seeing you, but you would have come over and said hi to me. So I know that you are somewhere, and I hope you are warmer than we are, my friend. But we need to catch up. It's been a minute. We need to go see our good friend, voice actor, legendary voice actor Quentin Flynn, who actually lives in Scottsdale, where John will be tomorrow night as the Wilcox Cowboys head up to Scottsdale for their first-round playoff game. And, of course, ALA is in their playoff game tonight. And Chandler trying to get the quarterback down, chasing him down. He threw, and that goes incomplete. Great job by the defense to not let anything break down in the secondary, because when you have a play go loose like that, it's easy to lose track of who you are defending. And I believe the Ravens have just scored. They were inside their own 10-yard line 2 seconds ago. I'm not sure how far that play went.
It looked like a 60 or 70 yard play.
Flowers.
Yeah, it looked like. Oh, number 12, whoever that is.
That's it.
Either way, a huge play.
Oh yeah, that was a 70-yard play.
Big pass, a missed tackle, and then straight up the sideline. 3 missed tackles up the sideline. Bad angles.
Throwing to this screen guy.
Well, the screen pass does not work to little number 1, who's got a lot of heart out there.
Oh yeah, letting the clock run though. Thank goodness.
Absolutely. Keep the clock running.
Look.
Less than 5 minutes to go.
He stepped up.
Oh, they're going to look at it one more time. Possibly stepped out of bounds. Well, he didn't
Wow, so close.
there. He didn't there, but
I never understand how people don't run out of bounds anytime they're even close to it.
These guys, what they do. These
Oh,
days,
they're running
They walk on
full-
tightrope.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
They walk on tightrope.
looks like it's counting because he's giving high fives on the sideline. So,
Number 16 with a number. I don't know who that is. Is that the
oh,
new
there
guy?
it is right there. Is he out of bounds?
Okay.
Is he
Hand
in?
off up the middle to number 44.
It will be 4th down for Western SciTech. As we're looking at John's laptop, the play holds, and the game is tied.
Oh man.
Oh no, did he miss it? He missed it. He missed the extra point. The extra point went wide to the left.
Unreal. Dude.
Bengals still lead by 1, but Berean leads by a lot.
Yeah, Brain knows what they're doing.
I believe this is 4th down, not 3rd down. It says 3rd down on the sideline. It said 3rd down last time. I believe this should be
There was
4th.
no penalty.
So the clock continues to run as we're in the 4th quarter. Berean will seal this victory. As the quarterback keeps it around the side, stays in bounds, and does not get to the first down marker. It will be a turnover on downs.
What's going on over there on the other side?
How much time is left? We don't know exactly. There is no clock here at Keith Hampton Memorial Field. We assume that there is probably 3 or 4 minutes left.
Yeah.
So Berean is not able to get into victory formation just yet. But nonetheless, a big win for the Berean defense after giving up a couple of touchdowns on the last few possessions by Western SciTech. This time the defense holds, locks it down, and it's up to the offense to run out the clock and wrap up this first round Canyon Athletic Association Division III win, as they will be 2 wins away from going back to back. The Berean Academy Eagles looking to run it back after going all the way last year in Division I. They look to do the same here in Division III.
I hope that there's a chance that they could play another home game. That would be so much fun.
So who's Scott tomorrow night?
Somewhere in Scottsdale.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, no, it's oh gosh, it's on my tongue.
Long snap over to Jeremiah, who does a lot of running, stays in bounds. Great job to stay in bounds, young man. Gets about a gain of 1.5 yards, possibly 2 yards. We'll call it a gain of 2. It'll be 2nd down and 8. Ball spotted at the 40 of Western SciTech.
Is there a thing called Scottsdale Preparatory Academy? Yeah, I think that's the school that they're playing.
Yeah, Scottsdale Prep, a really strong baseball program that they've had for many, many years.
Okay. Oh, Buena's baseball team is looking good this year. Oh my gosh, that might be something to watch.
Oh, it's a new program. Coach Fernandez.
Yeah, Tommy, man, we interviewed him.
Finished their fundraiser and then raised about $8,000. I had some kids talking to them.
Nice.
Big ball.
Pass goes over the middle and incomplete, which will stop the clock.
Yeah, run the ball, buddy. Run the ball.
But the defensive players letting Berean go and chase it down. Go ahead, you run. I'll just stay right here.
Referee is like, you'd better go get that.
Yeah, the referee's like, I ain't getting that. Let these young student athletes go get it.
Yeah.
3rd down and 8 for Berean.
The referee's hands are so cold, you can tell now.
Yeah.
Man, that guy can't even. Oh, he looks like he's in pain.
Yeah,
he's winding the
definitely.
clock and like.
There's some joints. Yeah, he can't even. His shoulders have lost all feeling.
Yeah. Oh, poor guy.
Much like
man.
John's toes.
It's like my shoulder. My shoulder does the same thing.
Try to do some little knee bends.
Yeah.
Logan takes a direct snap on 3rd and 8. Cuts back to the left-hand side. He finds daylight. And he will drive ahead for a 1st down.
Out of bounds. But 1st down, that should bring it down.
Needed 8, got 10. Another 1st down for Berean. The ball spotted at the 30-yard line. I believe it'll wind. The clock will start winding on a whistle. Or they'll wait for the snap, I guess.
Yep, Breen does have the lead.
Yeah, 36-14. Berean is just basically running out the clock right now. You are looking live at Keith Hampton Memorial Field, the round 1 playoff game for the Canyon Athletic Association Division 3. And this is victory formation. No, it looked like it was.
Oh, ball out.
Merrill picks it up and makes something out of absolutely nothing.
Wow. 1st down, but he gets out of bounds.
So many weapons for this team.
Yeah.
Wow.
His his toes feel just fine.
And how quickly did he? Is it 38 or 36? I want to say 36-14.
I think it is.
Again, there's no scoreboard here, so if I lost track, I apologize.
Oh my.
Did they get that last 2-point conversion? I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, they did.
Either way, it's 30-something,
somewhere.
30-something to 14. Oh, 32-14.
32-14. That makes sense.
Either way. Thank you. Thank you for getting us that official score. My brain is frozen, so
Dude.
I can't remember everything, and when there's no scoreboard and there's a lot of scores, either way, another 1st down for Berean Academy. They're just winding down this 4th quarter with another long extended drive. The way they started this game is the way they are finishing it here in Sierra Vista on this very nippy Thursday night.
Nippy is the word for sure. Just letting that clock roll down. I got you guys.
I mean, they got to be close to doing victory formation.
Yeah,
I don't understand how close we are. I wish there was some clock here. A reverse to Mason Meskey. Nowhere to go, but breaks a tackle. The blue collar.
Oh, no.
The ball gets out.
He has it. He's going.
And he will run all the way back. No, not if Logan Seeley has anything to do with it. He heard the footsteps from number 7 and goes out of bounds.
Did you see Logan's reaction? Like, what, you don't want to take a hit?
My goodness.
Didn't even want to get pushed.
Either way, it was A fumble on that reverse play, getting a little too fancy. The ball gets knocked out. And as John said earlier, this team, Western SciTech, is not going for tackles. They're going for tackles while punching the ball out. They did it on that occasion, and they'll have the ball back, down 32-14.
They're not giving up. That's the best part. They haven't given up. This is a real football team.
Well, this was the championship game 1 year ago in Division I. These teams are very familiar with each other. Missed tackles, arm tackles are not going to bring down big number 88 as he continues to rumble, bumble, stumble all the way down to the 15-yard line.
When you get cold like this, it does make it hard to tackle with your hands. Like the grip strength goes away, but
It's gone.
that's why wrapping up is so important.
And they don't have these cool hand warmers.
Oh, dude, I'm telling you, I have absorbed all the heat. I have
That's awesome.
I love mine.
Leah has those because she has Renaud's, so the blood goes out of her hands, and in the cold.
Oh man.
Uh-oh. Someone's slamming their helmet down.
Oh yeah, not happy.
Mesky.
Yeah, well, Mesky upset about that play, but the defense will have to step up, and they do on that play. A gain of about 2 yards.
Calm down, kiddo. You're all right.
Yeah, he'll be fine.
Exactly.
You're in the playoffs.
Yeah, he's taking it personally. He's taking it serious, and these kids, they know the level of performance that they can put on this board. If there was a board here, either way, timeout on the field. So yeah, kind of nice, kind of nice. That's what Leah uses, and she said, "You're going to need these tonight." I'm like, "No." I'm so glad she gave them to me. I know John's enjoying his in his pocket.
Shout
so.
out on the
If it wasn't
audio.
That's right. Big shout out to my wife, our most excellent, awesome, and hot scorekeeper at Native Game Night every Wednesday night at 6:30 p.m. and High Heat Trivia Night every Friday night at 6 p.m.
Nice.
You can enjoy the best of both trivia worlds here in Sierra Vista. Just celebrated the 9-year anniversary of Native Game Night last night. Had a crowd of almost 50 teams. That's right, not 15. I'd say 50 teams hanging out with us. The mayor showed up. It was bonkers. It was a lot of fun last night with the Native Game Night Universe. We had 9 wild card draws, and in honor of the 9-year anniversary, had a couple of wild cards sponsors step up and do some amazing things. It was a lot of fun. 2nd down and 8 for Western SciTech. Runner in motion. The quarterback keeps on the left-hand side. He will have a clear shot, clear path into the end zone. It is now 32-20.
Yeah. 12 points. 2 touchdowns.
But there's got to be 2 minutes left in this game.
Yeah,
I mean,
there's
there's not a lot of time, and that fumble was costly by Berean as Western SciTech not giving up, not going away, not backing down from the Eagles tonight. The Aztec Warriors line up for the 2-point conversion as the play gets run in from their sideline. Still a good crowd here.
Oh man, nobody's left.
Well, Berean
some
faithful.
people, but not many.
Yeah, very, very faithful crowd.
I love it.
We do love loyalty to our schools here in Cochise County. Quarterback under center. He'll take the snap for the 2-point conversion toss. It's a big number 44. Trying to bring him down. Bounces off of 3 players and puts his shoulder down and gets the 2-point conversion. 32-22?
Yep. 10-point game. Wow.
So now it will be up to the Berean offense to control the ball, to not give up an onside kick, control the ball, and finish this game. They will have things to learn, particularly in this second half. When it was the whole first half was all Eagles, the second half, Western SciTech has taken advantage of some Eagles miscues.
What a fun game. Everybody's having such a great time out here tonight. The kids jumping around on the sidelines, the football players trying to stay warm.
And that's just us.
Yeah, not just us.
Gosh, it is nippy out here. Standing this whole time.
Yeah.
Where are we at in the clock? We got 6 minutes before 9 p.m. in Arizona.
Well, the reason why it's so cold is there is no humidity in the air.
As we see one of Sierra Vista's finest just drive by in the background.
There we go.
Heading probably off of Coronado, back down to the city complex, where 1PP is located, our police plaza.
Our police do a great job. Thank you, Stephen, for checking in. Yep, 32-22.
Yeah, thank you for your help, Steven, keeping track of the score. I apologize again, brain freeze and no scoreboard makes for a weird combination. They do their onside kick. Will it get the 10 yards?
What's he doing?
He's waiting for it to go 10 yards, and it does, but it goes out of bounds.
Okay.
So Berean will have the ball inside their own 50.
Oh, man. God, I hope they're going to put down the knee now.
You got to be super close to doing that. I saw Mary McCaw just liked my Instagram post that I tagged him in last night. Is this how we do it? That is the question.
I've never had any. I've never seen a mayor more willing to like engage with his community. Like I've lived in a lot of places, but Mayor McCaw is a great dude.
Like I told you.
Yep. He told Truman Williamson in 1984. It is victory formation for the Eagles. They take the direct snap, a shotgun snap, and kneel down. They're already shaking hands with Western SciTech. It is all a formality at this point. Western SciTech gets the last score, but Berean will have the victory tonight. As they take a knee, Western SciTech playing with honor, not attacking.
Sure.
And that will be the final snap of this game.
They're already lined up. They're out.
Yeah, they've been standing on the sideline for too long, not getting on the field. Either way, you can see the love between these two teams. This is a rivalry that goes back 3 years. The beginning of this Berean Academy football program has played Western SciTech every single year. They know each other. They are battle-tested on this field, but they have respect.
Yeah.
They are respected rivals, and that is something you don't always see. My goodness, it is the handshake at midfield. Berean has the first win. They need 2 more to run it back. Stay tuned to Cool FM Live for all the details as to where Berean Academy will end up. We will have an interview with Coach Jalen Hampton next week to talk to him about this game and whatever game is coming up for them. Western SciTech put up a heck of a fight tonight. Thank you for them coming down here. Thank you, and we wish you safe travels back home, Western SciTech. In the meantime, Berean Academy moves on to the second round. Let's watch them do their sprints. Jalen saying you got to do your sprints. So they line up to do their sprints, and we want to say thank you so much to all the sponsors that make this coverage possible. You can see them in the post description. Thank you to John Berger doing amazing work on the camera tonight. Thank you to Todd Ryan, who made this whole Cool FM thing a reality, and as it continues to grow across Cochise County, Southern Arizona, the country, and the world. It is Cool FM Live. Jeff Davenport signing off from Keith Hampton Memorial Field on this fine Thursday night. Berean wins by 10 and will move to the second round as they take their sprints.
Oh, shoot.
That's all right. You got their sprints going now. They're going to line up. They've got quite a few of these to do after the game.
There's one for every penalty.
Is that it?
I don't know.
As Jalen runs back and forth, you can see them doing their sprints. And that will be the final sprint for them as they celebrate this victory tonight. They will move on to the second round. Thank you so much for watching this presentation of the award-winning Cool FM Sports. Signing off from Keith Hampton Memorial Field, it's Jeff Davenport. Stay warm, everybody. Cover the plants, bring the pets inside, and we will talk to you again soon.